Hi guys, this is V. Tawheed and today I'm going to give you a lesson on present indefinite tense. You know what? There are two cases in present indefinite tense and they are number one, state of being, number two, regular actions. So let's have a look at them one by one. Starting with present indefinite tense for state of being. This tense describes the noun or pronoun, means it just gives the description of noun and pronoun, but it does not show any action. There's no movement, there's no action in that. There is just only a description. In other ways, we can say that it shows the state, status, or characteristics of noun or pronoun. So this is called present indefinite tense for state of being. Moving on to its structure, the structure is very simple. There are only three elements. Number one is subject, plus number two is first form of be, plus third is object. Remember, there are only three words which are called first form of be. They are is, am, are. So let's see when to use is, am, and are. Is always used when the subject is third person singular. If you see the subject, which is third person singular like he, she, it, or a singular noun, you have to use is followed by it. But if the subject is first person singular, that is I, then you will have to use am followed by I. We use am. And in case there is subject which is other than third person singular and first person singular, then we use are. So the subjects like we, they, you, or if there are plural nouns, you have to use the word are. So let's look at the example. Number one sentence is, I am a teacher. This is an affirmative sentence. You can notice here that the subject is I, which is the category of first person singular. So we have to use am after I. So there is only one subject which is called first person singular, and that is I. After I we use am, and then we use object, and the object here is a teacher. Basically this is not an object, this is a kind of description. This is an adjective. So the sentence will become like this: I am a teacher. The next one we have, I am not a teacher. Since there is not after am, so it implies that this sentence is negative. So whenever you have to create a negative sentence, you have to put not after am in this case, or after any be form actually. Next is, am I a teacher? You can see here am is before I, which is a subject. So this sequence makes the sentence interrogative. Now the sentence is interrogative. So moving on to next example, we have, He is my friend. He is my friend. And this is again the affirmative sentence. You can see here the subject is he, which is fall in the third person singular category. So we have to use is after it. And then we have object, my friend. He is my friend. And this sentence is called affirmative. Next type of this sentence is negative, and to create its negative sentence we have to put not after is. So he is not my friend is a negative sentence. Third part of this sentence is he my friend? Again, helping verb is coming before the subject, so the sentence becomes interrogative. So this is an interrogative sentence. Is he my friend? And we have to use question mark at the end of the sentence. Moving on to third example, you are very intelligent. This is an affirmative sentence, and notice here the subject is you, which falls in the category of second person, and for second person we have to use are after the subject. So you are very intelligent. This sentence is affirmative. If we want to create it a negative sentence, we can just put not after are. So the sentence will become you are not very intelligent. To create its interrogative, are is to be put before you, and the sentence will become like this. Are you very intelligent? And put question mark at the end. This is the interrogative sentence of present indefinite for state of being. Moving forward to present indefinite tense for regular action. Definition. This tense describes the action or activities that are repeated over a period of time or are done regularly again and again, or we can say time and again. So all those actions which are done on regular basis, maybe you do them on a daily basis, weekly basis, or on monthly basis. So the things you do time and again are called regular actions, and present indefinite defines them these kind of actions. So the examples could be for regular actions like a routine work, habits, or scheduled works. You have to do them on daily basis or maybe over a period of time. Let's look at the structure of it. Again, we have only three elements in the formula, and that is number one is subject, number two is the first form of verb, and number three is object. But this sentence is not so simple. There is one characteristic you have to understand, that is you have to put s or es in first form of verb when you see the subject is third person singular. Again, I'm telling you, you have to add s or es in first form of verb when the subject is third person singular. And one more thing is to remember here is helping verb. Here helping verbs are do and does. But they are not included in the structure because of the reason that they are not necessary. They are necessary only in negative and in interrogative sentences. But in affirmative, they are not used. So that's the reason they are not included in the structure. They're out of it. Moving on to the examples, we have number one example. I teach English. I teach English means I give lectures on daily basis. This is the work that I do on daily basis or even many times in a day. So because this work is done again and again, so that is why I have to use present indefinite tense to describe this activity. I teach English, and this is an affirmative sentence. To make it negative sentence, I would have to put helping verb and then not. Since the subject here is I, which falls in the first person singular category, so I'll have to put do after it. And then I have to add not after it. Other things are same. I do not teach you. I have only added do and not here to make this sentence negative. I do not teach you. It's a negative sentence. It means I do not teach you. Next part of this sentence is do I teach you? Here you can see the helping verb is before the subject. So do I teach you is an interrogative sentence. Next example we have is you play tennis. You play tennis is an affirmative sentence and it means you play tennis time and again. You frequently play tennis. To make this sentence negative, we have to put do not after you. So the sentence is you do not play tennis, and that's a negative sentence. To make this arrangement for an interrogative sentence, we'll put helping verb before subject. So it will become do you play tennis? Do you play tennis? Interrogative sentence. Third example is he watches movies. So here you can see that the subject is third person singular. So I have added s or es with the verb watch. So this verb has become watches. He watches movies, and that is an affirmative sentence. He does not watch movies. This is a negative sentence because we have put does not after he, and we have put here does just because of the reason that the subject is third person singular. So whenever the subject is third person singular, you have to put does after the subject as an helping verb, and then you have to put not to make the sentence negative. Next sentence is does he watch movie? This is an interrogative sentence because the helping verb is before the subject. And again, this is a present indefinite tense and it is an interrogative sentence. So, guys, let's end this episode for today. I guess you would have cleared Both the cases of present indefinite tense by